This Coach Williz on here once again, y'all. Be easy. I just started watching this Netflix show. I think it's called like Win in the Wilderness. And I really don't know how I really got into this show, but this show is based on these individuals that they're trying to move to Alaska and become homesteaders. They're trying to live off the land, like off the grid. And these people are coming from Europe. So they're not coming from like California, Oklahoma, Texas. They're not coming from that. They're coming from Europe. And they move into Alaska because they want to live off the land and they want to, really be homesteaders, whatever all that includes. Well, one of the finalists, it's like they sent these 6 couples in there, and each competition they eliminated another couple. But it got down to the last 2. And one of the couples, the wife, she's not really confident in herself about being able to actually live off the land, right? Her and her husband are people that have traveled the world. They go to a bunch of different countries. They don't really have a stationary place to where they call home. They just travel. And they have a lot of experience when it comes to like seeing the world, adjusting to things on the fly and doing things like that. But she's not confident in herself that she has the ability to live off the land and do these things that her husband wants to do, or that they want to do together. This vision of taking care of the land and living off the land and being able to just live out here and be a homesteader. She's not fully confident in the work that she has. Well, the individuals that are leaving this place for them, this house and this land, they lived in that land for years and years, like 30 plus years they lived off the land, and now they're giving it away to whoever wins this contest. Well, they keep saying the same thing about this girl, is that she can do the work. She just needs to be confident in herself that she can do the work. You see what I'm saying? People know the capabilities we have. People know the stuff that we can do. And people don't always know our limitations. They may not even know all of our upsides, but people do see things in us that we don't see in ourselves. And that's when we lack confidence within ourselves. And when you lack confidence within yourself, you fail in the opportunity of being able to do the things that you were called to do. That's where confidence really backfires on us, is when we fail to do the things that we were called to do because we don't feel confident in doing them, right? Before I get into the next story, I'm gonna try to give you the actual definition of confidence. I heard this like a few days ago and I was like, whoa, I never even actually heard the definition of confidence. My own personal definition of confidence was pretty much you believing in yourself that you could do something. That's what I believed that confidence was. But confidence is much more than that. It says confidence, a state of being certain or either that a hypothesis or prediction is correct. Let me say that again. A state of being certain, either that a hypothesis or prediction is correct, or that a chosen course of action is best or most effective. A chosen course of action is best or most effective. You see what I'm saying? That action that I choose to take, it makes it that's confidence in myself when I choose to do those things. And it's not that we're always in the same alignment that, I'm doing this, but I'm not fully capable. I'm not fully confident in myself of doing it. But that's really our mind speaking to us, because our body and our spirit is already there. It's already doing the work. It's like the lady that's living off the land and she's doing all this stuff. She's gardening and putting up these fence posts, fixing these decks and putting up these poles for like flags and stuff. She's doing all of this stuff, but still in the back of her mind, she's saying, I don't know if I'm capable of living this lifestyle. But she's already doing it. You see what I'm saying? We've already, that's what I'm saying. It says that a chosen course of action is the best or most effective. So I've already chosen to go down this path because I feel like it's the best thing for me. I feel like it's the most effective thing for me. But my mind is still saying that I'm not fully ready to do this, but my body is not showing that. My body is showing that I'm ready to do this. My spirit is already showing that I'm ready to do this. I just need to get my mind on board, because when I get my mind on board, then I won't have this conflict of interest with myself of I may want to do this or I may not want to do this. No, I've already made up in my mind that I want to do this. My body is already showing up. My spirit is already showing up. Now I just need to make it up in my mind that I am going to do this. And when I do this, I'm going to be the best at what I'm doing. That is the most important thing that we could do, is having confidence within ourselves. Confidence within ourselves that we can do these things that we want to do. So I want to tell you about a story about myself when I knew that I lacked confidence, when I shouldn't have lacked confidence, because I was showing that I could do it, right? One of the most intimidating thing to me when I played was a fast pitcher. Somebody that could throw the ball, 95, and up. They could throw it even 90 miles per hour. The ball was humming when it would get up there. That was one of the things that intimidated me. So I used to do different things within the batter's box, man. I remember one was I would just swing early. Whether I knew what pitch was coming or anything, I didn't know what was going on. I would just get in the batter's box, and as soon as I seen the ball coming, I'm just swinging. I don't care where it's going, if I'm inside, if it's outside, no matter none about that stuff. I'm just swinging because I lack confidence in myself that I can actually hit fast pitching. And this was crazy. I still remember we played Edmond Santa Fe. And there was this dude, man, I'm talking about, he was humming it. And it was coming up there fast, man. And when you play baseball, there's a batter's box that you have to stand in. And that batter's box that you have to stand in, it's only, I can't even remember, it's probably like, let's say 6 feet long. I'm probably lying, it's maybe 3 feet. But however long it is, you can only be standing in about a certain amount. So if it's 3 feet long, my foot can only be on the back of the box. You know what I'm saying? It can't be outside of that box. I have to stand within that box to hit the ball. That's how you have to, that's the part of the rules. You got to stand within the box. And I knew that rule, but I'm like, this dude is throwing way too fast for me to stand in this box. So I'm going to stand as far back as I can in this box because that gives me more opportunity to see the ball coming, prepare my hands to get my hands through to hit the ball. So I knew that I was doing this, and yet and still I would do that because I'm like, bro, I don't see myself hitting this ball if I move anywhere else in the box. I don't see myself hitting this. And it's not that I was scared that the ball was going to hit me because, like I said, my body was like, bro, we're going to do it. My body got in the box. My body was preparing my hands. My body was already swinging through. My body was already having my knees in a certain position. My body was shaped up, and my spirit was already like, it was already leading me in that direction. My spirit was already taking me up there and saying, no, we're going to get a hit. You was the same athlete that was hitting off of the slow pitching. You was the same athlete that showed up in practice. You was the same athlete that showed up the last week, the last games. However, you was the same athlete, and you believed then that you could do this. So your spirit ain't went away. Your spirit is still there. It's just in my mind, I'm still telling myself that I don't have the ability to hit this ball. I don't have the ability to do what I want to do. You know what I'm saying? I don't have the ability to compete at this level. I don't have the confidence within myself that I can do this. So yet and still the pitch comes up. And what happens? The pitch comes up. I remember it was an outside pitch, and I swung, made perfect contact with it. And the ball went and hit. If I'm left-handed, the ball hit off the left hand, off the left field wall. You see what I'm saying? So I had no confidence within my mind, but my body was still there. My spirit was still there. And I still made full contact with this ball that I was scared to hit because it was coming in so fast. But I still made good contact with this ball to hit it all the way to the fence. I didn't just hit it like a little dribbler in front of me, or I didn't hit it to the third baseman. I hit this ball all the way to the fence. You see what I'm saying? But I had no confidence within myself that I was going to be able to do that. I had no confidence. And I remember, man, the coach got up and he was jumping up, and he got over there, he walked to the batter's box, and he was like digging his feet in, and he was like, he was standing outside of the box. He was standing right here. That's illegal. He can't do that and everything. And he was right. I can't do that. But what I did show myself in that sense is like, bro, you can hit fast pitching. Don't tell yourself again that you can't do this. Don't tell yourself that you can't hit fast pitching. My motto when it comes to school, my motto was always the same thing. If I can pass one test, I can pass the next test. If I can do it once, I can do it again. If I can shoot 1 3 and make it, I can shoot another 3 and make it. Right? If I can do it one time, I know I can do it again. And if I can do it again, it was never luck. If I can do it again, it was never luck. That's what I tell myself all the time. If I can do it once, I can do it again. And if I can do it again, it was never luck. You see what I'm saying? I showed y'all. Y'all saw my journey on my page. And if you haven't, I guess I'm going to put it in my story so you can see it again. But y'all saw the story of how I was when I was first lining up to do a backflip versus where I'm at now. I can get on a trampoline easily and just boom, and just hit a backflip. I can do it. I don't have the fear that I had before, like, oh, I don't know if I can go all the way back, land on my feet. I'm probably gonna break my neck. I'm probably gonna die if I try to do this backflip. I don't have those same fears anymore. I didn't push through them. I didn't push past it. You see what I'm saying? I didn't got on from that. And it's not really bothering me no more to where the spirit's taking me down, because I know I can get on a trampoline and do a backflip. Why? Because I did it once, and then I showed myself that I can do it again. And now that I know that I can do it again, it was never luck. I need to have confidence in myself that I can do this now. You need to have confidence in yourself that you can do this now, because I know you can do it. And it's not really about me knowing you can do it. It's about you knowing yourself that you can do it. It's about you knowing yourself, because trust me, I've seen dudes, man, when it came to baseball, they would be pitching, and I'm talking about they would pitch a good game, a great game. And then the next time comes around, they not pitching so good. And they down on their luck, and they like, I don't know if I can really pitch. I don't know if I'm really fit for this. The world is over. Oh, woe is me. But you just pitched a good game last game. I'm sorry you didn't come out and do that good this time, but you clearly showed yourself off that last performance that it's possible and you can do it. You need to have confidence that you can do it again. And when you do it again, you need to have confidence that it's not luck. You can really do this. And trust me, I got to keep saying that, because even me within myself, sometimes I fear doing something when I know I can do it. It's like sometimes when I cook dinner, I'm like, I've already made this meal. Why am I scared about messing up on this meal? I know I've already made it several times. Why am I freaking out? Why? Because I don't want to mess up, because I'm not just feeding for me. I'm also cooking for my wife, or I'm cooking for the family. Or you know what I'm saying? It's like, whoa, it's like, but no, bro, you've already made this meal before. What are you panicking about? You know you can do it. So just do it. Literally, sometimes you gotta just do it. You gotta get outside of your mind, and you gotta stop letting your mind have so much control over your life. You just gotta get out of it, and you gotta say, look, if my body is going this way, right? If my spirit is going this way, I'm going this way. And sometimes my mind is gonna have to get behind me. My mind is gonna have to put down that devilish spirit that's talking to me in my head. Those conversations that the devil is trying to breed into my actions, into my soul, into my body, into my mind. I just got to rebuke it. I got to get it out. You just got to push that stuff out your way. And you got to get back to knowing you got to get back to doing what you do. You got to get back to doing what you do. Like sometimes, yes, we go mess up. Even though I was like, now, okay, I can hit good pitching, or I can hit like fast pitching, even though that don't mean that I was immune from striking out. You know what I'm saying? That don't mean that I couldn't strike out. I could still strike out if it happened. Even though I know within my spirit, within my body, even within my mind that I can do this, that's still not going to change the fact that sometimes I'm going to come up short. Sometimes when I'm out there playing basketball, I put everything I can into a shot. I'm talking about my body was lined up, my elbows was the right way, my hands was the right way, right? My mind is saying, oh, this is going in. This is going in. I'm believing in my spirit before it's even left my hand. I'm about to make this. And what happens? I probably shoot an air ball. Messing around, I probably just shot an air ball, or I just missed a shot. I just missed a shot. It can happen. But what I can't get down on myself and start saying, oh, maybe I can't shoot. Maybe I'm not a shooter. Maybe I don't need to have the ball like that. No. You've already shown me that you can shoot one time, you can shoot twice. You didn't hit 3 in a row, 4 in a row before, more than that. And now you down on your luck. Sometimes you got to continue to remind yourself that I can do it. And you can do it. You just got to remind yourself. No different than you telling yourself, oh, I can't do it. Sometimes you just got to keep telling yourself, I can do it. Because how many times do we tell ourselves, I can't do it, 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 I can't do it. That was 6 times, right? Then you got to come back around, I can do it, 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 and I can do it. I can do this. You just got to come back, and you got to come back and say, yeah, I know you trying to doubt me right now. I'm not having it. Get behind me. Say, I'm not having it right now. I'm not having it.